Good afternoon, everyone. I am April Cobb with Diversity and Equity in Education, and we are being featured today once again by Teaching for the Culture with the wonderful Bianca Goolsby. Okay, this is where we're at. So I have numerous family members and friends that have reached out to me as it relates to the notice that they received from the school district of Hillsborough County, also referred to as Hillsborough County Public Schools. And they're asking me all these questions about what do I do? What does this mean? How do I pick? What are the choices? And so on and so forth. And you're wondering, what am I talking about? Well, that would be your child's or the children's, the parents' decisions to make a choice for their child as relates to which model they're going to choose for the upcoming 2020-2021 school year. So, in efforts to not having to repeat myself 1,000 times, or at least between 50 to 100, I said, okay, let's just do a quick video. So here we are. Before you sign the declaration of intent, it is very important that you make some true time to be intentional about researching what is the best choice for your child and so on and so forth. So here we go. At the last school board meeting, Superintendent Addison Davis shared that there were 3 models for reopening Hillsborough County Public Schools. Hold on, guys. Someone wants to call while I'm talking. My bad. Let me turn the volume down. Sorry. All right. And it was stated during this meeting that, the district is going to provide the models and the parents will have the decision in order to decide which model would be best for the district for the district wide. So with that being said, last week we were presented with model A. Now, if you're like me, maybe my visual was a little bit off. I kind of thought that we were going to be presented with model A, model B, model C, as it was presented in the actual school board meeting. So you can see that it says model A, traditional, model B, hybrid rotation, and model C, school closure. So like many of my friends and family, we thought that this entire presentation of the models would be sent to us, and then we as parents would decide what would be best for our children. Well, it was decided by the school board that we were going to go with the traditional model A. And what does model A consist of? Well, as you can see, the traditional face-to-face model is just that. Your child will be entering to the school, brick and mortar as normal, with special provisions as it relates to COVID, trying to put in as many social distancing plans or strategies or policies for the children to adhere to, keeping in mind that masks are recommended but not mandated as of today. We do know that this is a fluid plan that is in place right now, to the understanding that based upon the number of COVID cases or whatever it is that the CDC may transition and say, or even our mayor, this could change and then we would move to a different model. I can't say what model that would be. That would be under the leadership of our superintendent and his team to make that decision. And then we have option B underneath model A, which is our e-learning. And e-learning will be indifferent than what the children experienced on last time. The e-learning platform will be a different one. We're moving away from, what is it called? Total loss. ESB, and we're transitioning into Canvas. And the e-learning process will take place with site-based, highly qualified teachers depending upon your particular child's school. So it's not the e-learning that I'm getting ready to speak of now, which is your Hillsborough Virtual K through 12. That is a separate entity as it relates to your child's teacher. The teachers at Hillsborough Virtual are not teachers that will be at your child's school. However, they are a part of Hillsborough County Public Schools. And then there is also the other option, which is not listed here. You could opt for your child to go to Florida Virtual School, but I suggest you do research and identify how that impacts the child, how it impacts our district, and so on and so forth. I won't get into the money as it relates to that. So in the event that you choose whatever model that is there, it is very important that you know that once you choose this model, you have to commit to that particular model for 18 weeks or for a semester. And during that time, you cannot, from what I understood as a parent, I cannot decide to make a change during those 18 weeks. So I have to commit for a semester. How long does a semester go for? I'm stressing it, 18 weeks. So from August to December, your child will be locked in whatever plan you choose that would be best for your child, plan A, B, or C. So please be very intentional about the plan that you choose, because Hillsborough County has made it very clear that their intention, according to the slide on their Facebook page, is that they were always intentional about bringing kids back to school with the entire traditional model. So in the event that you choose a plan that's not going to work for you, you're going to have to make it work for you. And how are they locking us in with that plan? Let's look at the slide that do refer to Hillsborough County being very clear from their Facebook page that this plan is what we decided from the beginning. So again, the state determines the phase, the district provides the model, and the parent makes the choice. Yes, that is very much true. And we understand that. That's what I stated during the actual description of how it was decided with the actual model. I do know that I don't recall picking model A, for my first choice, but, again, I'm just one of millions of parents that are here in our district that had to make millions of parents had to make that same decisions. Probably more thousands, but I'll say millions because the millions sound better for me with math. I make up a little bit of stuff right now. No, I'm just playing. And from the district's webpage, from the district's Facebook page, let's look at that really quickly. So this was a response that parents and families, the declaration of intent for your students is now open, and it has to be done by July 10th. Any event that you don't make a decision for your child, meaning by going in and choosing one of the three options, they're going to default to the option of, obviously, they must have wanted traditional face-to-face because they didn't make a choice. So they're going to make a choice for you, and you will be locked into that plan. So again, parents, it is very, very important that you are intentional about gaining as much knowledge as you need, as much information you need as possible in order to make the best decision for your child, for your children, for your family members that may reach out to you like mine have, in efforts to be able to communicate how this is tentatively scheduled to work in our Hillsborough County Public Schools. So in a nutshell, that's all I have. I just wanted to bring that information to you all. I strongly suggest that you take a moment to go back and watch the public service announcement that our superintendent provided to you all as it related to our reopening plan as it relates to e-learning, and refer to Hillsborough County Public Schools frequently asked questions, because there is where you could gain the necessary knowledge and efforts to make an informed decision. Because again, if you don't make a decision now, it will be made for you. And in the end, you want to do what's best for your child, your children, and those in your family that seek out, information from you that would be best for their children. So that's all I have for you all today. Have a very great weekend. Be safe and enjoy.